Hi, and welcome to Hoffman's Hot Seat. I'm Tom Hoffman with One-to-One Media. Joining me today is Godard Abel, co-founder and CEO at BigMachines. Today we'll be discussing best practices for converting sales leads in a tight economy. Godard, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
Godard, as you know, many sales teams are lean and under tremendous pressure to convert more leads than ever before. What are some steps that sales teams can take to convert as many leads as possible?
Well, we believe the number one thing salespeople need to do to convert their leads is to make it really easy to do business with you or your company. So really make it easy for that buyer that's looking for something to do business with you. And ironically, I think a lot of companies, that's kind of where they go wrong, is they make it hard for the customer to buy from them. And just an example from my personal life, my wife and I recently put in kind of a new home TV and audio system, and we were just looking to get some different quotes for, we wanted TV and kind of built-in stereo and speakers in our house. And the amazing thing was, I think we went to 3 different guys, and really only one of the vendors was really responsive, where they called my wife back right away. They offered to come out, look at our house, and we're really able to quickly help my wife through the process of finding the right TV, the right audio, and giving her a quote that made it clear exactly what we needed. Whereas I think the 2 other guys, it took a couple days to get back to her, and really by the time they got her a quote that made sense, we'd already kind of made up our mind to go with the other guy. And that's really something we see a lot, is that some companies just aren't easy to do business with. And really the key to being easy to do business with is that your salespeople have to be very responsive, and they have to be very knowledgeable. And the key to being responsive in our mind is to have some kind of a system. So at BigMachines, we use both a marketing automation system, a CRM system, that makes sure that as soon as we get a lead through our website, that a salesperson will respond right away. So, and our goal is, respond certainly within 2 hours, if not the same day, so that the customer's need is still fresh in their mind. And then once you actually get the customer on the phone or you start trading emails with them, you really need your salespeople to be knowledgeable so they can quickly understand the customer's needs and quickly come up with a proposal or a quotation that gives the customer the solution that fulfills their needs. And, we really believe at BigMachines that especially SaaS systems can help you do this across your sales force, where with marketing automation you can make sure they see the leads right away and you can measure that they're responding right away. And then secondly, by giving them tools, you can make sure your salespeople are very knowledgeable, can ask the right questions, and very quickly generate an accurate quotation. And we kind of think it's as easy as that. If you respond very quickly understand the customer's needs, very quickly present an accurate, slick proposal to the customer, then you're already going to be ahead of probably 80-90% of your competitors that aren't as easy to do business with. And so that's really how we think most companies can become very good at converting all the leads they can. It's just by making it as easy as possible to do business with them.
So what are some best practices for keeping the sales pipeline flush?
Well, we believe the number one thing, especially in a down economy, is to focus on your current customers. And so we find at BigMachines, a lot of our business now is driven by existing customers. And so by making sure our customers are very happy, it also keeps our pipeline flush, where they're always looking to buy more services for us, buy more users, and get more value from our solutions. And in addition to that, we find one of the best ways to build a pipeline is to get referrals from our customers. So, part of what we also do at BigMachines, we have customer success meetings across the country, and we had a meeting in London. We invite all of our customers, and we also invite prospects, and we invite our customers to bring more prospects. And so we really think it all starts with customer success and building a community of customers and partners that are excited about your product, because that's what's going to really keep building your pipeline continuously. And I think in addition to staying close to your customers, we really think in this economy it's important to be a thought leader, where you're introducing exciting new products that really create excitement. And obviously I think Apple is probably the best example of this, where they've grown right through this recession because they keep introducing great products that people are excited about, whether it's the iPad or the latest version of the iPhone, and they really create that thought leadership and that excitement. And probably the third point here is that in addition to building that customer success, that thought leadership with exciting innovation, is to also make sure it's always part of everyone's job in sales and marketing to keep building the pipeline, so that our sales reps are also out there continuously networking with our customers, our partners, and they're not just waiting for marketing or the internet to produce all their leads. And by doing those 3 things, by ensuring your customers succeed, really building a community around them, being a thought leader with innovation, and keeping everyone in sales continuously focused on networking, we believe you can really keep your pipeline flush no matter what the economy is.
Okay, great. So we've been talking about these challenges that sales leaders and sales teams face in a tight economy. Are there additional best practices that you can point to among BigMachines customers that sales leaders can benefit from?
Yes, one of our customers that comes to mind is Acme Packet, and they're a leading company that sells networking equipment used to deliver IP communications. And Acme Packet has done all of these things to ensure that their salespeople are very responsive, they're very knowledgeable, and they're very easy to do business with. And what they've done is they've implemented systems, including a Salesforce.com CRM solution, a BigMachines solution to streamline their whole quoting process. And so what Acme Packet is now able to do is they're able to ensure that all their leads are followed up on. They're very responsive. They measure all of that in their CRM system and ensure that someone always gets back to the customer right away. And then once the salesperson gets back to the customer, they give them a tool from BigMachines that allows them to do what we call guided selling. And it really prompts their salespeople to ask the customer about the requirements, teaches them how to ask the right questions, and based on the answers to those questions, BigMachines helps them very quickly put together an accurate quotation. And what Acme Packet has really found is it's really reduced the pain in their quoting process, especially where they're able to accelerate their introduction of new products to their sales teams. And so they're also able to build that thought leadership and that excitement in the market because they're very easily able to put new products in the hands of their salespeople and make them very knowledgeable and responsive to their customers. And so they've really been able to drive their growth by being very easy to do business with. And some other examples would be our customers, Siemens and Kodak, and really where the theme, what all our customers are trying to do is we talk about selling more, selling faster, but they're all looking to be more responsive, make their salespeople more knowledgeable, and allow them to get back to the customer very quickly and very easily. And so one of the things also Siemens has done is the division we're working with, they're selling water treatment systems, and I think in the world today you're hearing more and more about the need for clean water and water really becoming a scarce resource. So what Siemens provides is complete water treatment systems that allow communities to ensure that they can deliver clean water to all of their customers. But to put together a water treatment system, it's a fairly complex quote where you traditionally need engineers working with the customer to assess their water needs. And based on that, traditionally they were mainly really putting together quotations for very complex water treatment systems. And the challenge they had was it was taking them too long to get back to their customers, so they weren't as responsive as they would like. And so they introduced a BigMachines quoting system where now they're able to generate these proposals in less than an hour, and it used to take them 4 hours. So now they're getting back to the customer first, and they've also improved the quality of their proposals, where now their proposals very clearly lay out, here's your need as a customer, and here's how the solution is going to fit that need. And so they've made their salespeople both more knowledgeable and more responsive. And our customer Kodak has really done the same thing where they've implemented a CRM system. So they have an on-demand CRM system from Oracle that's really allowed them to ensure they manage all their leads, that they're responding very quickly, and also manage their opportunities. And in addition to that, they've implemented the BigMachines solution, which allows them, and Kodak is selling graphic imaging systems, which are solutions for printers. So when you go into a print shop, behind a desk you'll see a whole bunch of machinery they have that allows them to very quickly print your brochures and do that very dynamically. But to sell a printing system like that, again, it's a complex solution, and Kodak has hundreds of sales reps around the world, and what they really wanted was a way that the sales rep could get back to that printer much more quickly with the right information, with a very good proposal that both technically fit into the customer's network, and also a proposal that looked very good and communicated how Kodak was best suited to meet that customer's need. And with BigMachines, what Kodak's been able to do is they have now one way to consistently and quickly respond to all their customers, and they've also been able to find that their sales reps are now able to convert more of those leads to orders because they're getting back to the customer faster with a better answer than the competition. And that's really the common theme we're seeing across the BigMachines customers, is they've been very forward-thinking about how can they systemically ensure that their salespeople are always going to be the first ones to respond, they're going to be the most knowledgeable, and they're going to be the ones that give the customer the best answer. And we believe those are the companies the customers typically going to buy from because they're getting exactly what they want. It's very easy for them to do business with that company. And so that's really what we believe it's all about in a recession like this, is being the easiest, best vendor to do business with. And if you put yourself in that position, then the majority of the customers will end up buying from you.